to the Zoom! I'm a I am Chris Artino.
I am John Saluga. We are on Zoom this episode. I'm in Jersey.
Back on Zoom, baby.
On Staten Island.
That's it. We're connecting somewhere hovering above there in the clouds.
Somewhere
out
there. You want to go look at the moon together? And record an episode? We should do that one night.
We should.
Stare at the moon. Instead of looking at ourselves on... we don't like this. No. Go outside, look at the moon, and record an episode.
We could have recorded outside. It's beautiful out. So John's got a sick house. I'm going to California. I don't want to get sick.
Yeah.
John's daughter has the flu.
She has the flu. She's turning 3 tomorrow.
Yep.
We had to cancel her party. But it's okay. Everybody else in the house is okay. But yeah, I would not want you to get that before your trip. That would be the worst.
Oh no. I'm purposefully like staying in all weekend. Like there's parties happening I'm not going to and stuff. And there's been like, I didn't show up for D&D. Like I was like, I can't. I don't want to get sick before I go, man. I'm going on a trip that got pushed back already. Like I think twice because of COVID. Like one of them situations. It was a real Ghostbusters afterlife of a situation.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I think you're doing everything right, and there's more than just COVID out there. Like I said, my daughter has the flu. I tell people that, and they go, "Oh, at least it's not COVID." And I'm like, "Flu's not great. Flu's not great." Another kid in her class has pneumonia from this. Like, no, it's not. At least it's not. At least it's not the new one.
Yeah, at least it's not monkeypox.
Oh, fuck! We're gonna get that, right?
You got monkey AIDS? Good. At least it's not monkeypox. Yeah.
Monkey AIDS. All AIDS is monkey AIDS. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. But yeah, that's the new thing.
I hope that monkey had a good time.
I guess the monkey definitely did.
Not definitely. Not definitely. No, not definitely. It's possible that humanity is paying for the sins of one man. And what he did to some poor monkey.
Fun. It became AIDS. There was nowhere else for that fun to go. But to kill off a ton of people. It's terrible. It's terrible fun. It's the worst kind of fun. Just like this show.
Yeah.
The worst kind of fun.
It is the worst kind of fun. Well, I'm drinking, pal.
Me too. By the way, AIDS is actually never really funny. We're just assholes. I'm drinking.
Sometimes it's funny.
It's well, when it happens to people who, I guess like they deserved it in life, like assholes, like guys who kind of always cheating on their partner and stuff like that, and then they get it. But then those are the guys who wind up spreading it to everybody.
Yeah, that's not funny.
No.
It was kind of fun. When I was a kid, there was this lady in town who wore like a pin that said it said "back off, I have AIDS" or something like that. Yeah, it was like in the 80s. She didn't. She wore a pin to keep people away from her. Like this lady who didn't want to be bothered during the AIDS scare, the whole crisis, was just wore a pin that was "I have AIDS."
Oh my God.
To keep people away.
That's so weird.
Isn't that weird? And she had no teeth.
Oh, really? From AIDS? Did she tell people it was from AIDS?
Yeah, it was her excuse.
Well, saw my teeth in AIDS.
But it was from candy. true. It was from taffy. It was all taffy related.
She had a Mary Jane addiction.
She blamed AIDS.
It's terrible. There used to be a guy in my neighborhood, and he would walk down the block, and the rumor was he had, your kids.
Yeah.
And there's like everybody, the older kids tell you. But he used to stop. We don't know. It's neither confirmed nor denied. We don't know if this guy, I forgot the guy's name too. It was like Frankie D. It was like a name like that. He used to stop at it was real crazy. It was real compulsively weird. He used to stop at every car and comb his hair in the mirror.
At every
down the block. Stop at every car.
Oh yeah,
I comb his hair.
I have OCD, so my heart goes out to the people who have OCD. My hometown, we had
hair looked good.
We had the scratcher. He would go around and he would always have like a key in his hand, or he would scratch metal.
Yes, yeah, you told me about this guy.
Yeah, you would just see him scratch like stop signs or like the doorknob at his house, and he just like compulsively scratched metal.
That's so weird.
It was the scratcher.
The scratcher.
Well, hey, what are you gonna do? Hey, listen, man. These thoughts pop in your head, and you get a tremendous amount of anxiety until you like act on them.
Until you alleviate the scratch.
Yeah, but the problem is like those thoughts
itch.
can just come in. It can just pop in again, and then you feel like you got to do it again and again and again. Like you get caught in it.
It's wild.
Yeah, it sucks.
God,
it sucks like flipping light switches and shit.
I hate you people.
I think I told you, for me, it was always even numbers, and that's the worst because like you only use a light switch to change it from like off to on or on to off.
You only touch it once.
It's an odd number.
It's
and
always an odd number.
Even, so you end up like you can't do anything. Either the lights stay off or the lights stay on. You just make them blink fucking 8 times.
So what? He just like flip? There's just like lights going on and off. It looks like a strobe light going off.
Nuts.
When Little John is trying to go to bed at night.
Shit. Opening a door, I would turn the doorknob all the way one way and then all the way the other way, and then open the door.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of shit like that.
That's wild.
Yeah, a lot of that real crazy stuff is gone, but there's things you would never know. Like in my head, there's constant like counting and stuff.
What's the consequence if you don't do it? You get AIDS? Like what happened?
You get Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You get monkeypox. Are we gonna get monkeypox now?
I don't know. You might get monkey OCD. Like arranging your bananas and stuff. Yeah, no, I think we should get some monkeypox. What you want to pick some up? You want to get some? I mean, I'm down to try anything once, John.
Yeah, why not?
I'm a trooper. I'm a sport. I'm a team player. Let's do it. I'm all in. Let's go for it. Monkeypox, man.
I'm not getting COVID, so neither are you.
I'm fine. Steering clear.
On to monkeypox.
Yeah, on to newer. You know what, man? On to the next thing.
I had chickenpox.
We're ahead of the curve, John.
You had chickenpox, right?
Yeah, when I was a little kid. I vaguely remember like being told to not scratch my penis, and I scratched my penis and I got monkey penis.
That's why it looks like that now.
Chicken dicks aren't you?
Do you have a chickenpox scar on your penis?
No, I don't have any scars, but I did have the chickenpox. Like I did get on my penis.
I have one on my arm that just looks like a chickenpox that never went away.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I have any chickenpox scars.
Chickenpox were gross.
I had them like probably kindergarten.
Yeah, we did the parents all kind of arranged for us to like, we did the whole like chickenpox like party. They wanted you to get it.
The key party, you all switch kids for the night.
Yeah. There's no vaccine. Like now you get vaccinated against it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, we did it old school. If we get
Kids
too now we're in our 40s. If we
cough in
get
each
too
other's mouths.
sleepy, we get shingles. That's the chickenpox we got.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck. I heard shingles is rough.
Shingles is bad.
Yeah, I don't want to know. Yeah, no, I don't
Crazy
even think of this.
painful. Did some permanent damage to somebody's eye, a friend of ours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Yikes. Hey,
It's scary,
you know what
dude.
I was thinking of with all this, like COVID, monkey, all this monkey business going around.
Monkey shingles.
All this monkey shingles hanging from my roof. What do you think ever happened to do you think they're still alive? You know, like old guys and bank teller ladies that like lick their thumb when they're counting money.
Yeah, they're still alive. They live forever, those people.
You think they have like every germ in the world and they could live through anything.
Did you ever do that? Did you ever lick your...
No, why would you lick your finger, touch money, and put your finger back in your mouth? That's the most disgusting thing in the world.
Books and stuff I don't get.
Oh,
My grandfather read the New York Post every morning, licked his finger the whole way through it. That's a newspaper.
Fuck, yeah.
Your hands get black already. And also, like, I don't know, I never had a problem. I've had pages stick together, but...
Yeah, you could make it work. You don't need to lick your finger. You know, that's the worst thing you could do. That biting your nails, like people bite their nails all day. Like, the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm a nail biter, man. I am.
Oh,
but I'm a germaphobe, so it doesn't happen. You'll never see me bite my nails out in public.
No, not out in public. I get when you're home, and that's probably. But like, okay, like. People you just see at work biting their nail, like, what are you fucking stupid?
No, I can't. When I do it, I'm not really aware. I'm either like falling asleep and I don't even realize I'm like I'm doing it, or I'm driving, like I'm in traffic or something.
Yeah,
right?
that's a whole monkey buffet. That's gross.
It sucks. But I come from nail. My son bites his nails. My father bit his nails. His mother bit her nails. Like,
so it's an inherited trait, is what you're telling me?
The Salugas they're like OCD, like nail biters.
Bunch of Pika weirdos.
Bunch of math loving nail biters.
Some real nail biting nerd situation.
Yeah, I know. What are you gonna do?
Hey, whatever works. Whatever works.
We'll see if my daughter does it. But yeah, my son, his nails don't get clipped ever.
Really grazes them.
Yep.
Like a goat.
I had a cat that bit its nails.
A cat? How's a cat bites? Cat nails are like needles.
My cat Mickey, you would hear this hard like crunch, crunch, crunch. Like he took care of it. Oh,
that's nasty.
He took care of it, man. We'd never had to trim that cat's nails. He bit his own nails.
All right.
He ate olives, loved olives, like green olives.
Yeah, cats like stinky shit. Cats are weird. Sometimes like a cat will love like a stalk of celery. Like go nuts on that.
Yeah,
or
go crazy
pickle.
for shit like that, like broccoli or something. Yeah.
Cats are fucking weird. I love them. I love cats. I got a new backyard cat.
Yeah, I like cat. I have cats in the neighborhood I wave to.
Yeah. You nod at him. Sup, bro?
Oh, excuse me.
Speaking of funny, cute little animals, I just saw that Rescue Rangers movie on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Dude, that movie is fucking killer. First of all, it's funny. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I just see it. Just definitely see it. It's a deep dive into a lot of different things. And not just Disney.
I didn't know anything about it, and Q told me it's like a Roger Rabbit take on it with cameos of all different cartoons and.
Well, that's the thing. Everybody's saying it's a Roger Rabbit take on it. How it's not being marketed and how it should be is, it's a legit. I wouldn't say sequel to Roger Rabbit, but it's in the Roger Rabbit universe.
It is.
It's like, you know how in like the 30s you kind of have Toontown?
Yeah.
And Our World. This is like now, it's nowadays. Actually, like it picks up in the 80s and you see them as like little kids. And it's like Toons and humans are integrated. Like you actually see dip in it. Like it's connected. It's so imagine like the Roger Rabbit world from the 1930s is now happening now.
Great.
Yeah, it's
All right.
completely in that universe.
All right, I gotta check it out.
Yeah, and I don't know why it's not marketed as that. People are like, oh, it's kind of like that. It's like it's exactly that. It's just
Wow.
like another tale from the Toontown universe.
Very cool. Okay.
Yeah, they're actors. They're who did the Rescue Rangers show. It's done like a Roger Rabbit, like where they film it, like it's legit.
So they're okay.
It's cool. But speaking of also Roger Rabbit, I became friends and following on Facebook to the writer of the original Roger Rabbit book, Gary K. Wolf. He liked some Roger Rabbit artwork I did.
What was the Roger Rabbit book?
It's cool. It's what they originally based the movie off of. It's called Who Censored Roger Rabbit?
Is it a novel or like
Yeah,
a graphic novel?
It's a novel. It's kind of like the story of the movie, but it's like apparently I didn't read it, but apparently it's like it's a lot dirtier. It's about him being like censored, like they literally get erased, kind of like the dude,
Oh,
like kind of like the dip, but like they erase you.
okay.
And when Toons talk, it's actually like word balloons that form above their heads and talk and shit. It's supposed to be like real crazy.
Sounds cool. I didn't know that was.
Yeah,
I didn't know
I
that.
kind of no, I kind of I didn't really know too much about it. And I kind of always wanted to read them, and then I became like, in touch with this guy through Facebook, and I don't ever want to read him because this guy's a nut job.
Oh, really?
He's like he's the guy who created Jessica Rabbit, but he's like obsessed with all he posts is like pictures of Jessica Rabbit. It's like va va boom, check her out this time. It's like
No.
and
Wait, he created her, put in a book, and then fell in love with the movie version?
yes.
Oh, God.
He's like the guy in the movie that is in love with Jessica Rabbit, like plays patty cake with her. He's like that guy.
Oh, that's weird. That's
Marvin
weird.
Acme. He's Marvin Acme. If anyone's Marvin Acme, it's definitely Gary K. Wolf.
It's like weird
Dude,
science.
wild.
It's like a real weird science.
Yeah, he is like a real weird science.
Right? Like he put everything he wanted in, that came out. She is hot. I mean, we've talked about
Jessica Rabbit.
you had a problem. They had to send you away.
They had to send me to Toontown, John. Oh fuck. Yeah. So he posted this thing talking about like how like in that movie The Rescuers in 1977, that Disney movie, like you see like a Playboy picture. You know that whole story, like it's in Fight Club. They talk about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And they do it in Fight Club. Like
yes.
they spoiler, they actually do it in the movie at the end. He posted a whole thing about that, but there's a whole Jessica Rabbit thing that was gonna happen. And there's like you see her like pantyless in a shot. There's like a famous shot of Jessica Rabbit. You don't see like a pussy or anything. It's like a Barbie doll, but you see like her dress go
From
up.
the movie, there's like a frame.
Yeah, in Roger Rabbit.
Oh, I didn't.
There
know
was supposed
that.
to be more. There was supposed to be like a scene where like, all right, this is what he wrote. As most of you know, the Roger Rabbit movie and the 3 Roger Rabbit cartoons are filled with these gags in the margins. The most famous or infamous is the one of Jessica Rabbit pantyless. Not that there's much to see, kind of like looking at your Barbie doll. There were later scenes. There are scenes also, later deleted of both Jessica and Betty Boop topless.
What?
Yeah, but they got cut. That's what this guy's telling me.
Telling
That's what
you.
this guy's posted. I'm like, hey, you fucking serious?
I want to know.
I'd love to see it. If they were deleted, they were at least probably storyboarded.
Who
Maybe
was
in a script somewhere.
Oh, my dad would have lost his mind. That would have ruined. Really, that would have ruined him. Betty Boop getting topless.
I don't know how they could have gotten away with that.
I mean, they couldn't have.
No, well, they didn't. They didn't make it very far. But yeah, the scene of Jessica Rabbit where you see her, it's like her dress goes up. It's when Benny the cab, like skids out and throws them out. Like the weasels throw the dip in the street and the car skids out.
Oh yeah.
And Roger and her get thrown from the car.
I felt so bad for the car in that.
Yeah.
It doesn't just feel like tires going out. It feels like he's like gonna be fucked up for life.
It's like watching Bruce Willis in Die Hard walking through the glass.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's kind of like the same like
thing. Driving through dip, walking on glass. Same shit.
Same pain.
Yeah, it's hard to watch.
Fucking bad. But when she gets ejected from the car, she goes flying, and like a split second, you see her dress is up and her legs are open, but they didn't draw like a vag.
They just left it. Yeah, they should draw a vag in that.
They should. Why not?
It's still a frame somebody drew. They knew what they were doing in that.
And they left it out. They disappointed the world.
Wow.
At least they disappointed Gary K. Wolf's world. And I guess by extension, my world.
At my world?
Yeah. You're right. Oh, the whole world. We are the world. We are the children.
It's like Sharon Stone.
It's like a Sharon Stone situation.
That scene. She does that. She uncrosses her legs, crosses her legs again. Newman's staring at her puss.
Yeah.
But it's like Jurassic Park Newman, not Seinfeld Newman.
Yeah, it's totally creepier.
Yeah, it's creepy. It's creepy. It's the same guy.
Same guy.
But if it was just like a Barbie doll?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it was just nothing. Smooth plastic finish.
But I don't know. What do you want from Jessica Rabbit? Like, how would you draw Jessica Rabbit? You're an artist.
I need to consult Gary on this one, I think.
Natural redhead?
Excuse me. Damn straight.
Okay.
Darn tootin'.
Okay.
Old fire crotch. Yeah. The drapes and the rugs and the curtains and everything, they all match. They all match. Yeah. I don't know. She's got a real sexy pussy. She's Jessica Rabbit.
Okay.
Yeah. John, you know what? She's not bad. She's just drawn that way. OD, man.
All right. Enough about her. I can't be thinking about her. I'm a married man.
Can't be thinking of the rabbit woman. Can't be thinking of that tune. Even in that movie, they call them tunes. It's a spiritual success. Beyond spiritual successor. It's a legit like sideways sequel.
Okay.
Go see it.
I gotta check it out. Is Roger Rabbit in it though?
Do you want me to spoil it for you?
No. That's a big one.
I mean, if you watch the trailer, that's answered for you.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. So if it's a trailer thing, should I say?
Yeah, sure. We're gonna spoil the trailer, everybody. Here we go.
All right, the trailer's out there.
Obviously, it's yes. That you wouldn't do all this if it was like no.
Yeah, that's true.
That'd be really weird. Like, no, he's not.
Yeah, he's absolutely
he's not in it.
But it's the guy who plays the voice of Roger Rabbit just begging for money in front of a bar. Please!
The guy who does the voice.
Yeah. Please, money. Give me money.
Who does the voice? Jar Jar. What's his name?
No, not Ahmed Best. Charles Fleischer.
Ahmed Best does Roger Rabbit. You remember that Staten Island Advance review of Star Wars?
Yeah, you're right.
They said Ahmed Best, his Jar Jar was a combination of Roger Rabbit and Chris Tucker.
That's racist. against tunes and African Americans. I'm offended on two fronts, John, and I'm not standing for it. I will cancel my subscription. Oh boy. Fucking Staten Island admins. Bunch of hacks.
Bunch of
hack
hacks.
writers.
Bunch of hacks.
But you know what?
Used to be a quality paper, Chris.
Yeah, until he
Used to be.
Used to be.
Until we grew up. And got better at reading.
Yeah. He wasn't that wrong. Was it Todd Hill?
Todd Hill.
Yeah. He wasn't that wrong. It kind of was a Chris the Garage.
I love Todd Hill. White chicks.
Lisa.
White chicks. He's the guy who said white chicks looked more like burn victims from outer space. Todd Hill.
Yeah.
My favorite movie reviewer.
We almost named our sketch comedy troupe that.
I know.
That was in the debate.
Yeah.
Burn victims from outer space. That was like in the hat.
Yeah, it was decided that was might turn some people off.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to say burn victims.
No.
Burn victims from outer space is so perfect. What a perfect description.
I'm glad we didn't take white bacon. We almost called ourselves white bacon.
We almost called ourselves white bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was all bad.
Glad we didn't. Holy shit.
It's not the
Had nothing
worst
to do
name.
with us being white.
No, it was a line from a sketch.
Yeah.
White bacon was
White bacon,
cut from
it's
the
the
backs
fat
of
yeah.
baby albino pigs. That was the line.
Yeah, it's the fattiest cut of bacon ever. It's all white. It's fat. It's disgusting. That was like the joke of the sketch comedy troupe. It's all fat.
We're white. We're fat.
We smell like pork. That should be how we advertise this show. We're white. We're fat. We smell like pork. We drink a lot of beer.
It's the White Bacon Podcast.
That's it.
Let's just call ourselves White Bacon. It's time.
No, it's
Now's
not the time.
Yes,
No,
it
it's not the time. It's definitely not the time.
Middle-aged White Bacon, the
No,
podcast.
I mean, we are, but you can't. Yeah, no.
All right.
No, you guys, people right out the gate don't want to listen to you.
Well, listeners, tell your friends to listen so we don't have to change the name of the show.
Yeah, man, this is on you now.
This is on you. If we suddenly have to become the White Bacon Podcast, it's your
God.
fault.
That's right. We only play in Alabama now. The Confederacy of the White Bacon Podcast.
You don't think we could be called White Bacon? You think it's that bad? Just the word white?
Two white guys calling themselves White Bacon. It's not a good look.
It's not a bad. Is it a bad look?
I don't know. I don't even want to try to guess. I don't want to put it out there because I don't know. Everything's different and weird.
Here's a good name for a
I don't want to
podcast.
get trapped up.
Still,
All right.
our photos on, like, it's our pictures. That's the art. You and me.
Yeah.
Two turds. What do you think?
Oh no.
The Turdcast.
White turds.
White turds.
And it's like two pieces of white dog shit that's set out from a mouth.
With our faces on it.
We're both ETs that are dead in the river.
White turds.
We're just white and ashy.
That's it.
White turds.
Starring Dad and Dad. Who wouldn't listen?
Yeah. All right. I think
We're trying to figure out how to market the
show.
show. It's maybe it could be the title.
White turds?
White turds.
Could be.
Soggy white turds.
Middle-aged white turds.
You know that joke where there's two bananas hanging out by a river and the turd comes floating by and the turd yells to the bananas. He's like, guys, you got to jump in. The water's great. And the one banana says to the other banana, "You believe that shit?"
Hey guys, you know about our TeePublic shop, right?
They might not. Some people don't know.
Really? You don't know you could rock some cool Super Live Adventure t-shirts?
I don't think everybody knows. I mean, millions of people listen to this, but I don't see millions of people wearing shirts from the show.
No, not even hundreds of thousands of people.
It's because we're not telling anybody. We're going to tell you now, there's a sale coming up, everybody. There's a TeePublic sale May 26th to May 30th. Everything in our TeePublic store is going to be a percentage cheaper than it normally is.
Everything's got to go. Order your shirts now or they're gone forever.
Do it up. And they don't just have shirts. You can get designs on mugs, stickers, tote bags, hoodies. They even have big, tapestries.
That's right.
If you want a tapestry, a Super Live Adventure tapestry.
If you want to hang in your museum,
go to the TeePublic store and get yourself a tapestry while everything is on sale. Again, everything is going to be a percentage off the regular price, May 26th to May 30th.
What percent? We don't know.
We don't know. We don't run TeePublic.
You know what? The fun part is finding out. So go.
Go to superliveadventure.com and you'll find a link in the merch section. And aside from TeePublic, there's a bunch of stuff there. Stickers and patches always ship free.
That's right. We got pins
magnets
up there from Noise.
Magnets. We got magnets. They don't ship free.
No, that's right. But they stick to your fridge.
They stick to your fridge, and shipping is expensive because magnetism.
Yeah, you would think they just stick to the truck and it's good to go, but they have to handle other magnets in the truck, and those magnets repel these magnets, it's positive and a positive, and they kind of hover around. They're all floating around, and it looks like the key room in that Harry Potter movie, and he's got to find the right one, and the UPS guy has to find the right package, and they're all floating around, and the guy can't do it on the fly. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
That's what you're paying for.
But you're worth it. Treat yourself. superliveadventure.com.
Here are this week's voicemails.
Hey guys, it's Tom. Just following up on the origins of the Arby's restaurant name. I remember when I was a kid in the 80s, they underlined the R and the B in the word Arby's and stressed that it was roast beef. And I distinctly remember that, but I was like, maybe I'm misremembering this somehow. So I looked a little bit into it and I found the commercial, and apparently each of the letters has a name or it's an acronym. And it's America's Roast Beef. Yes, sir. Is what they underlined and spelled it out underneath the word. So I guess that was what it was, or that's at least where I took it from. But then, because I'm also in the middle of this OCD Arby's moment, I'm Googling all kinds of stuff, and apparently the owners' names were the Raphael brothers, but they also put out this marketing campaign saying it was America's Roast Beef, yes sir. Yeah, so now I don't really know what to believe, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised because I shouldn't believe that Arby's is real roast beef to begin with. I don't know, the world is full of lies. Can't believe anything. The moral of the story here is go to the festivals, do the acid, but then vet your stories afterwards. So feel free to punch me in the face. Put it where you shit it. That's my minute 30-second story. Love you, boys.
Oh, love you, buddy.
Tom, I love you. No, don't beat up Tom. I was only kidding.
America's roast beef. Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God! Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. It's so fucking.
I love that he called with some clarity. So yeah, last episode we were talking about Arby's, and I was like, Tom was telling me this. I don't know if it's true, and Tom actually called in with a follow up, with a callback to OCD.
Perfect.
This fucking guy. I love you, Tom. Thank you, brother.
The next message is a Lil Eddie movie review.
Oh man, you know what? Who let this guy back in the building? I'm gonna take off my headphones because it always just works out better like that when we do it on Zoom.
All right.
Oh, 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 little lady. Why you do it to me, little lady? Thought we were through with this, but you left that time with just one kiss. I said, baby, come back to me. You said, not until I give my last review. Not until I can't think of you anymore. I got my feet on the floor and I'm ready to give a review, and I'm ready to give it to you with this review now.
Hey guys, it's Lil Eddie, and I just watched The Bad Guys. I liked it. Take the kids. That is all.
Take the kids? Should I take the kids to see the bad guys? Do you know the bad guys?
I don't know the bad guys.
I don't know the bad guys.
I think maybe it's that animated. I don't know if it's this. It's a movie I'm thinking of. It's like an animated movie about a wolf who's a bad guy. It's got to be.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I don't know. Like he's a big bad wolf guy.
Oh yeah, it does look like there's a wolf involved.
Okay, it is the movie I'm thinking of. Yeah,
Sam Rockwell is Mr. Wolf.
The art style looks really cool.
Aquafina is Miss Tarantula.
Okay, I like Aquafina. She was good in that Shang-Chi, the karate of the Marvel brings.
Craig Robinson, Mr. Shark. Mark Maron, Mr. Snake. Okay. I'll take the kids. Thank you, Lil Eddie.
Thank you, Lil Eddie. Big Wolf. Wait, that's not the name of it, right? It's Big Bad Guys.
Big Wolf.
Big Wolf. What?
You know, my wife, she can never just quietly close anything. A door, a lid, a cap. I mean, just because something's called a jar doesn't mean you should leave it that way. I love you guys. Miss
I love you.
It's Bert. Pee in my mouth. Fit it where I come it. Bye.
Wait, what is he talking about?
His wife. Hey, it's nice. I think he finally acknowledged his wife.
You know what he did? He did. You're right.
He's been on the show a bunch of times. He doesn't really talk about that.
We don't pry. You
We
know
don't
what?
pry.
You know what? We're friends that understand boundaries.
Yeah. You don't want us to meet your wife? Okay.
I'm glad I saw pictures because I didn't know if they really existed. I thought he just stole a baby.
But he's calling us to complain. And just, be careful, man. Sometimes wives listen.
When wives attack.
Chris's
Wives
wife.
with knives.
Your wife always listens.
So always watching.
My wife sometimes listens.
I'm married to the monster from Monsters Inc. Always watching. That Roz. I love Roz. I love Roz dearly.
I know you
Roz.
do. I saw you swear your love to her. I saw it happen.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy for you and Roz.
You happy with me being married to a Monsters Inc.
Yeah, how could I not be?
Yeah, really, like, you know me. That's like the perfect, like, just being married to a monster is amazing.
Yeah.
Love monsters.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I love you. I'm happy for you. And I'm happy that people listen to this nonsense. Please give us a call, 781-POD-SLAP. That's 781-763-7527. Or you can email an audio message to us at slap@superliveventure.com or send some snail mail to Slap Studios, 536 Park Avenue, number 631, Scotch Plains, New Jersey, 07076. And if you like this show, Chris, what can people do?
You know what? I think I once said you should share it with Share. And that's, you know what? That's low-hanging fruit. All right? That's hack.
Yeah.
Share it with like a Laura Branigan.
Yeah.
or better yet, someone named Gloria.
Sure.
Share it. Just share it to all the Glorias. Gloria.
All the Glorias.
Gloria. I think you'd like this podcast. Gloria. They're two fat white turds. Gloria.
Two fat white turds. Dude, I'm telling you, I think we'd see an increase in listeners.
Yeah, it's just not the type I want.
I know.
Just real proud boys and gals.
Well, share it, listeners. Don't make us do it, but if we have to do it,
if we have to.
If we have to tell people who we are.
If we got to burn a couple of crosses on some lawns. I mean...
Two white turds burning a cross on the lawn. The new podcast logo. And next week, it's Memorial Day. Chris is on vacation. We will not have a new episode.
That's right.
We will be back the week after that. If you are a member of the Little Chub Club, we are about to drop an episode with a bunch of never-before-released audio from the Super Live Adventure podcast. So check that out.
Yes.
Patreon.com/superliveadventure. But we're taking a week off.
Yeah.
Have a good time in California, man.
Yeah, I'll be out at Star Wars Celebration in Anaheim. I'll be out at Disneyland. I'll be out at the California Adventure Park with the Avengers campus. So when I get back, I'll be I'm coming in hard. It'll be a full-on trip report.
Yeah.
And also over at the Little Chub Club on the Discord, we are looking for some new players to join in the newest campaign of the Little Chub Club D&D, the Dungeons and Dragons.
The current campaign is coming to an end.
Yeah, Jake Turner is going to jump in as Dungeon Master. We're going to switch things up a bit, and we're looking for a few new faces. So if you're interested, you want to dip your toes in, come and sit and,
Yeah, if you're a member of the Little Chub Club, and again, membership starts at $1 a month, patreon.com/superliveadventure. Go to Discord, or you can email us, slap@superliveadventure.com. Tell us you're interested in playing D&D, and we'll get you set up.
Yeah.
Really looking for a couple new players, and that now is the time to join.
That's right.
And it's a good hang with regular callers on this show. If you're a regular listener, you know Servan, you know Jake, you know Alex Hulk Hogan, you know Fart Guy. Sign up, check it out. It's a good time. It's a good hang.
Adventure awaits!
Dude, I love you, man. Have fun on your trip. I'm sorry we didn't get to do this in person, but you do not want the flu, my friend.
No, especially when I gotta fly. You don't want a flu when you fly.
But
I'm gonna be out there.
When you get back, you come over here.
Yeah.
And,
oh man, I'm gonna try to get some crazy California weed.
Oh yeah.
California knows how to party. Keep on rocking.
Weed and burritos, man.
Weed and burritos.
And when you come back, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fit it where you shit it.
Shit it. I like that. I'll take you up on that. thinking of that. Choo!